What's up everybody? This is Dark Flame 808 coming to you from Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm going to do a video review of the Worx. This is the Worx trash can attachment for the universal blower and vacuum systems out there. So I have a Toro blower vac. I got this on Amazon for like 70 bucks, I want to say. I can't remember the price, but it got really good reviews. Got a metal impeller, 235 cubic feet per minute or something like that. I can't remember the exact specs, but got really good reviews. So long story short, I brought it home. As you can see, I blow all my leaves into a pile here, into the corner by my fence here. I switched it into vacuum mode, and the thing sucked. I mean, like literally, it was worthless. I could pick up maybe about 30 leaves, maybe about 2 handfuls, and then the mesh bag would clog up, and I couldn't pick up anything else. So I figured it was probably because these leaves, these are mango leaves. They're pretty thick and they're kind of heavy. So I figured maybe it was because of the vacuum didn't have enough power. I jumped online, started doing research, and I came across this attachment here. It's a Worx bag attachment for the trash can. Goes for about $45. I found it at Walmart. It was on clearance for $19.99. I brought it home. I read the reviews. Everybody says that it spits dust everywhere, and it's true, it does. But let me tell you something, guys. That dust that comes out, to me, that's a function. It's a feature, actually, and not really a limitation of the unit. The reason being is that if there's dust coming out, there's airflow. With the original Toro bag, as you can see here, I've got this dirt that collects up, and as I vacuum, it pulls that dirt in. When that dirt clogs the bag, the vacuum part is useless. So I'm going to give you guys a demonstration of how this works, because I couldn't find any videos on YouTube. So basically, what I did was I put it in blower mode. I just blew my entire yard. I didn't do a perfect job, but that's just me. I blew my entire yard over into this one pile here. I'm going to do this with one hand to show you guys how it works. But basically, you just pick up your vacuum here, and as you can see, you can do it with one hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, and I'm going to do these whole section of leaves. It'll probably take me about a few minutes, but I want to show you how effective that this Worx attachment is. And if you guys do have an opportunity to get the trash can attachment, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend you get the Worx version. Don't get the Toro version. Only because, according to what I was looking at, the Toro version looks to be like a bag attachment of the original attachment, and the original attachment sucks. So I can only imagine that their trash can attachment sucks as well. So if you guys do own a Toro vac or any other blower vac, and you're looking for a recommendation on what brand to get for the trash can attachment, I highly recommend the Worx attachment. So let's go ahead and get this started, and you guys can see how it works. Don't mind me, the sound is going to be very loud, okay? Bear with me, guys. And here we go. And as you can see here, this is the dust that's coming out. Not too bad. And here's what's going on down here. So watch when I vacuum up the dirt. You see that? That's clogs that are not happening. Alright? Don't be afraid of stones or anything. It's got metal impellers. You won't damage anything. Just go back and forth. Occasionally you might get a clog here or there. Just swing it back and forth. It'll clear itself out. See, I have a small little clog there. Lift it up. Get back to work. I'm doing this all with one hand, guys. All right, I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna finish this up, and then I'll show you what's in the bag. All right, stay with me, guys. All right, guys, we're back. As you can see here, this is the final product and result. When I cut the video, it took me about another 2 minutes to get it done. Could have got the entire thing done in half the time, but I was using one hand with the camera and one hand with the vacuum, and that really slows down productivity. So if you want to crank it, get it done, use two hands, just sweep, scoop, disturb the leaves, and you'll get it done. And that whole pile took me about, on average, it takes me about 4 minutes. So from blowing the leaves from one corner of my house to the other corner, that took maybe about 8 minutes. And then, reconfiguring the attachment, 2 minutes, vacuuming the leaves, 5 minutes. You're looking at 15 minutes of work. The best part about it, if you're like me in my situation, I have a bad back. I've got fused vertebrae, so bending down, I used to take it for granted, but reaching for the floor, oh my God, it's a miracle for me to do something like that now. So with this, I can stand upright. I can still get my exercise. I'm constantly moving. I'm constantly, getting my little cardio workout here, and at the same time, I'm accomplishing what needs to be done in the yard. Now let me show you what's going on with the leaves here. As you can see, I'm going to pull this out as an example here. Look at this. Check this out. This leaf did not even, it somehow got through the system. Now, this happens, I can tell you right now, this happens when you rush it. As you can see during the video, I was just slamming the vacuum in this nozzle right here. I was slamming it into the leaves, and it was just pulling massive amounts of leaves. And when that happens, some leaves, it's because it's so congested in the system, they slip through. I mean, literally, they slip through. Now, this is what happens when you cram it. But when you disturb the leaves, when you do that raking action and you disturb it, look what happens. You have a lot of space between each leaf, and the impellers can literally just whip at it for a longer period of time. But when you're cramming leaves like I was doing, which is for demonstration purposes, but when you're cramming leaves, you're going to end up with this. So this is not 18-to-1 ratio like they claim. For me, I get maybe on a real world average 10-to-1 to 12-to-1. But what I can tell you though is that for one bag of leaves, that's 12 bags. I didn't have to rake and stuff. So as you can see here, I was already half full when I did my yard last week, but this is about 3/4 now. I'm about 3/4. So 15 minutes. All the leaves are done. If you want to be like me, wait 4 months. I waited 4 months one day, and as you can see, I'll give you an example right here. The leaves are about this high, my whole yard. So that day took me about 2 hours of vacuuming, but I got it into 4 trash bags, and this is the whole yard now, guys. This is the whole yard. I'll give you an example. This is 1 week of leaves. I didn't even get over here yet, but this is 1 week worth of leaves. Now I didn't do yard work for 4 months because my back was messed up. So as you can see, this is a massive tree. It is My goodness, it's huge, and it loves me. It drops leaves every day. So if you guys are looking for a vacuum, I highly recommend the Toro Vac. Um, if you guys are looking for the bag attachment, do not get the Toro. I've never used it. I can't talk crap about it, but I can tell you that their bag attachment for the vacuum sucks. And if their bag sucks, I'm only imagine that their vacuum attachment for the trash can is a really big suck bag of the original suck bag that they originally invented. So go with the Worx. You get dust. The dust is good. That means that your vacuum is still working. Whereas the Toro Vac, yeah, it's hypoallergenic probably. I mean, you probably won't sneeze using it, but you won't vacuum up any leaves either. So it's pointless. All right, so again, this is Dark Flame 808 coming to you from Honolulu, Hawaii. I do hope you found the video useful, and I do hope you guys get the vac if you need it. So have a good evening, and aloha.